Be still. Hear the sighing years. Be still. Feel our people's fears. Be still and listen to the voices of the ancestors as they come to you on the wind, the whispers of trees, the rustling of leaves. Be still. The wise ones are here. The many tribes speak as one, telling us of when our people were great, when our people were free, when Earth, our mother, was respected. Be still. The old ones are here, in the rising smoke plumes of our campfires, in the smiles of our children, on the faces of our elders, in the movement of our dancers, in the chanting of our prayers, the howl of the wolf, and the mournful coo of the dove. Be still, and in your heart feel the beat of all nations. Be still, for a change is coming, a change is coming, and once again we shall embrace our old ways and be still no longer.
Orange County is the traditional tribal lands of the Akashimin Indian Nation. The Akashimin were later known as the Juaneno Indians through the San Juan Capistrano mission. The Akashimin lived in a very sophisticated culture of a governing system. We formed ourselves into villages of between 50 to about 200 people. We knew that we needed so much land for our hunting and our gathering, and that was our main subsistence. And within these villages, we had a very unique and sophisticated form of governing ourselves and of creating a bond between the entire nation. Ceremony is the bond that kept the culture together, kept the nation together. Ceremony was our outward expression of our spirituality, and without the ceremony, we didn't feel that we were really truly living. And in our ceremony, we gave honor to all of creation and to our Creator. Ceremony not only bonded our people together, but it also bonded our spirit with the Great Spirit. Even today, we still practice our ceremonies because it's safe to do that now. Previous to that, it was not safe due to the persecution that we felt. I've read all my life that Indians were savages and actually truly didn't have a culture. But in this existence, we had to have a very sophisticated structure of governing. Even though a lot of that was hidden from us in order for our survival, we still understood that. And there were some that still brought that down through our real subtle training. I recall hearing that some of our elders and some of our grandmothers and great-grandmothers passed down a lot of survival techniques that we were to use in this society in order for us not to be extinct. These elders we still go to today for our training and the wisdom that they share with us. And in traditional times, we had many elders who were very revered. And we also have that today.
As a young person going to grammar school, we had a dress code to follow and were forbidden to speak any other language other than English. When I say to people we are an Orange County Indian located in Southern California, they just can't believe it. I tell them, visit our local museum, go to the Mission San Juan Capistrano, and you will find some of our history there. Our children's goal has been to get a college education or a trade to be able to make a living. There are approximately 2,000 Juanenos, most of them residing in Orange County and others throughout the United States. We are working hard to make people aware of our existence in Orange County. Some of us wear our hair long, others wear Indian trinkets, feathers, to make people know that we are Indian. People say to me, why bring up the fact you're Indian? Why bring up the past? My answer to them is, I'm proud to be an Indian, and I'm proud to walk these lands where my ancestors walked. If it's not for me to say the story of our people, then who? And if not now, when? And if not here, where? Thank you.
It's not that we don't want these stories told. Our people are very protective of certain things, but our experience has been that the stories that we hear sometimes are told out of context. And so we're very concerned and very careful about what we say and how we say it, because we are an indigenous sovereign people, and we do have our own story. And our experience has been that people will take that information and turn it into whatever they want. We want to be able to tell the world what is true to us, and we want to be able to have an impact on the future of our people associated with that truth. Even if you take a look at a lot of the things associated with just the area culturally, very little significance is paid toward the native peoples. And again, a lot of it has to do with us. We've been fearful because as late as 1906 in Los Angeles, there was a Indian slave trade. That's not that long ago. It's still in this century, and within the lifetime of my father. And so very fearful things have transpired over the last several decades. But we know that in order for us to begin to come out, we need to talk about a lot of these things. And we're very thankful to those people who are open to what reality and what the truth is, as opposed to just being able to exploit a particular issue for the benefit of just exploitation, I suppose.